Available today for us?
Yeah.
All right. Of course, safety. That's what you talked about all off season. How has Jimmy looked the first week of practice?
They've all making a lot of progress. We got a long way to go, but they've really made a lot of progress. Doing good.
How much separation do you feel like you have between your top few guys at that safety position?
Very little. All of them have shown some really big time improvement. It makes us feel encouraged. They still, have one or two mistakes a day that got to get cleaned up. But I think he and Bryson are getting good competition there. Demetrius, Marcus has looked really good. Christian's looked pretty good out of the corners. We're starting to get some guys make some plays that we know they can do it. Just got to get a little more consistency. A lot of improvement has happened. A lot of improvement still got to go.
How does Sheldon work so far?
He's been okay. Sheldon's limited with a yellow shirt right now. So some drills that have involved contact, he's got to be held out. He's doing fine. He's a little bit behind some of those guys that have been here in the spring.
Where's Victor Hampton as far as doing what y'all ask him to do, I guess?
He's done really well. Like all the rest of them we talk about, you knock on wood. But, it is what it is. He hasn't done anything since camp has started, but do positive things on and off the field. So hopefully he'll continue to do that. He could really be a help for us and a plus, that a bonus, that could add to that secondary.
How about LeBrie back there at safety? Is he developing like you expect or hope?
Yeah, I just said he's made a lot of improvement. We've still got a long way to go, but he has made a lot of improvement.
Well, what about a freshman Cedric Cooper? Seems to have had a good first week. Give me your thoughts on that.
Cooper's doing good. Physically, there's no question. He's going to be able to play for us at some point in time. He's struggling with all learning the big picture. He's a little bit behind all those guys right now, and it'll take him quite a while to catch up. But I've been really pleased with his effort.
Thoughts on the defensive line through the first week of practice? They've done some good things?
Yeah, only thing with defensive line, you got Byron, Chaz Sutton, Travian all out. And it starts, your continuity and competition and everything starts to fall off. But they're, they're a good-looking bunch. Got a lot of numbers. Obviously got some talent. I think Brad's going to have to, when he gets them all working for several continual days, I think maybe he'll know who his best forward, the next forward, et cetera, et cetera. But it's been kind of frustrating having those good ones out. Travian doesn't bother you too much because Travian's had a lot of reps, and we certainly know he knows what to do. The only factor of him out is that, you're not building a lot of continuity and your total unit. When Travian's in there, defensive tackle and linebackers look a little better.
You ever seen a player like Byron be able to reshape his body or talk about his work ethic, what he was able to do with something, how he's looked?
Yeah, well, I've seen it many times, but a lot of times you have young men like that and they don't get it. And they stay that way 2 or 3 years, and we're really proud of him. He really approached it from the first 2 weeks of spring practice. He was here last year. He knew that he had a problem, and he approached it the right way, and he's gradually taking that weight off. Everything's improved. His stamina's improved. His fundamentals has improved. Stance, the little things that he struggled with his weight, everything's gotten a lot better, and it's really proud of him the way he's done that.
With some of the players you got here, do you feel you have as much versatility, being able to maybe do 3-4 with some guys standing and go back 4-3 as you've had since you've been here?
There are a few guys up front that can do a lot of those things. We still got some depth questions in the back. I don't think we're going to be able to do a lot of substitution packages like we did 3 years ago. Frankly, the other problem is that a lot of the schemes of offense now, they go to no huddle. There's a lot less subbing going on now. It's just the nature of the college game now. So I don't think we'll be doing that as much as we used to.
What's your big thing on Saturday you'll be looking for?
We're going to try to sit down and look at how many reps we want each player to get, try to stay on that map, and make sure we see at least 10 to 15 plays on each player that we're concerned about or more. And then the guys we know can play, maybe they get about 10 or less. And it's going to be more of identifying players at this point. Maybe the following scrimmage we'll get a little bit more into where are we as a unit.
I was going to ask, is Saturday the scrimmage you'll use to start making decisions on red shirts, or will you give them a second scrimmage?
It will start, but it's an ongoing process, but we'll start. And every day they come out here, they're helping us make a decision one way or the other. And I think we're going to scrimmage a little bit tomorrow at the end of practice. And we did a lot of young players today, just a few minutes. But I think the one Saturday will be where we really start to get a feel for whether the player has reached a point where he's going to be able to play for us or not.
At will linebacker, you've got 3 guys that have played for you in the past. You feel comfortable playing. How do you see that rotation?
Don't know. I mean, that's still a work in progress. I really feel like the ones that are controlling the defense the best are Shaq and Rodney, and they could end up having to get in there and rotate the middle linebacker, Mike backer, and that'll bounce Quay back outside a little bit. The thing that really concerns me right now, it's a good concern, is all of them are playing well enough to have a shot to get on the field, but it's almost a magic trick to try to put 6 linebackers on the field every game. So we'll just have to see, but we had bad luck. When I'm gone for the year, we got enough guys.
What's the status of Akeem right now? Is there a timetable on him?
I don't know what it is. I mean, there is.
Is there any chance he could miss the season or redshirt?
Oh, no. I don't know. Major injury involved.
How was some of your guys looking out?
It's been pretty good. This early in practice, I know I always have kind of a generic answer, but you just really don't know right now. Other than older guys have a lot of retention. Some of the young players are really struggling. Some of them are mixing it up pretty well. Been encouraged with some of the ones that we thought could maybe help in the depth chart. So I think this Saturday when we scrimmage for maybe 60 to 80 plays, we'll probably set a set number of plays that our old guys are going to get, and we get them off the field and get these younger and inexperienced guys, the guys who've maybe been here but haven't played very much, and then those young ones especially, and give them a lot of reps and see where they are. And we'll have to start making some decisions on the ones we think we can get ready to play against East Carolina.